I just made a Mel Medarda cosplay dress just from altering an ukay-ukay dress. And this is how you can do it too. Good morning, good evening, good night everybody. My name is Gone Vogue and I am a cosplayer. And as so often know, I am very, 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 very cheap. Hence why this cosplay took me 3 years to finish this cosplay. And kinailangan ko din kasi mag-ipon-ipon just to get what materials I needed. And as we can see, this stunning, beautiful, opulent woman that she is, she looks expensive. And her name is Mel Medarda from a series called Arcane based on a video game called League of Legends. And I know you're wondering, how can I make this dress but only using a materials from ukay-ukay? And that is what we're here to find out. But first and foremost, kailangan muna natin i-figure out itong dress na to. I went to my local ukay-ukay store and nakita ko tong white beaded prom dress and I instantly fell in love with it. Okay. I tried it on. It looks good. I mean, maluwag. I get that. But nothing like sewing can't fix. Kaya ngayon I decided to dissect the dress. And this dress had a lot of layers. Like, I mean a lot. Meron siyang top corset type, may mesh beaded layers, silk skirt, Gina fabric skirt, and petticoat dress underneath. Ngayon, I have to plan the materials that I have. In short, gagawin kong 3 layers yung dress. So, separate ang black mesh, yung top corset, and the lower dress, which is the skirt. But before we get started, this dress has a lot of beads. And sobrang dami niyang hand-sewn beads. Kaya hand-sewn ko din siya tatanggalin. Now on to the corset. I plan to make a pointed corset and since this dress already has a boning, I had to be careful where to cut. Kaya naglagay ako ng extra space just in case. And as you can see, yung bottom ng dress ko is not pointed but cut in a straight line. That is the space that I gave my fabric para ma-fold natin siya later at matahin natin siya later as a pointed corset. Pero later na lang natin siya problemahin kasi it's time for the skirt! Thankfully, this skirt has 2 layers, a front and a back. And so, I decided to separate them para naman magamit yung front as a bahag type and the back as a longer back skirt type. And nung natapos ko yung back dress at nasewed ko sila together, I pinned it to my mannequin and called it a day. And it's currently day 2. I was actually invited to take a vacation for free with some friends and with my boyfriend, and it was actually really fun. Hi. This is me day 3, and I'm going to start doing my dress again. Yesterday I had this whole pizzazz of Christmas party with some friends, and in all seriousness it was really fun, it was really entertaining, I learned a lot, and sabihin na lang natin na madami tayong matututunan sa alcohol. Alright, so this is the front part of the dress, this one specifically. So ang gagawin natin is that I'm going to redo this dress, this front part, because of this. The hard edge lines, I don't like that. And parang I think I could do more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it like this and gonna sew it like straight line lang. So it looks proper at some point. So I'm gonna redo this and yeah, actually I started fixing my seams with a double stitch and called it a day. At ito yung kinalabasan niya and oh my god, it's not perfect pero it's good enough for me. Ngayon naman, I wanted to connect the 2 pieces, the top part and the bottom part, to know what I'm working with. At dahil hindi kaya ng sewing machine ko na mag-handle ng sobrang daming fabrics at once, kinailangan ko siyang i-hand stitch. Okay, I finished hand sewing the dress, yung front of the skirt. And then, I realized nung tinry ko siya, is that it's slanted. Why? Look at my mannequin. And with that, I had to dissect, repair, and reorganize the posture of the dress. And to make up with my mistake, I tried to be productive as well and continue on with the zipper. This is actually my second time doing it. The first time that I did it was on my first Mel Medarda cosplay, and this looks better than what I did before. I'm gonna start na dun sa bust area, in which ang ginawa ko lang is kinat down ko lang siya in the middle, tapos finold ko siya like this sa likod, and I pinned it. Para siyang triangle. So, nagkameron siya ng parang heart shape type. So, ang gagawin ko ngayon is I'm gonna sew these together. And, yeah, gonna work through on how I'm gonna put on the black ribbon or garter or something. Still figuring that out kasi, I can't buy anything anymore kasi I'm going to be broke. Okay, so I finished the V part of the bust, and this is how it turned out. It's not perfect. The seams here is a bit flanny. I don't know what caused that. Maybe it's how I sewed the dress. This is not perfectly secured, so wishes and prayers will do. We're gonna start na sa paglalagay ng black ribbons here, and I have two options. It's either I'm gonna sew this on, or hear me out, or I'm gonna glue it. Parang feel ko kasi kailangan ko din talaga siyang i-sew on. I'm not gonna go the easy route, to be honest. Believe me, I promise you. I think it would be better secured if this is just sewn on and not just glued on, because I think gluing your things into a dress is not really that secured. Update. Iguglo ko siya. And I know, okay, hang on. Hear me out. Before you started booing, I'm gonna glue it kasi my sewing machine cannot handle thickness, and this has boning in it. Before I get more defensive, I started working on the mesh fabric that is the first layer of the dress, which is this one. Hi, so ito na tayo. Okay na siya. I sewed it on. Pero, okay na yung top part. So, ang kulang na lang is the stripes. Yeah, that part. So, what I'm gonna do is, I have these ribbons na iso-sewn together. Kaya ko siya pinin. Kasi yung mistakes ko before is that I use garter. Sabi ko kasi parang feel ko much better na garter siya para stretchable. You know? Right? Stretchable siya. What I didn't know is that when you put a lot of garter into a fabric that is also stretchy, it's gonna itself. So we're gonna try a new approach with ribbons. And it's been a lifesaver. I'm not gonna glue it. Hinat-glue ko siya. Pero look at this! Everything is secured, naka-place lahat siya sa tamang order, and I even added gold crystals just to add some flair. Ang gagawin muna natin is gonna clean up, gonna change kasi, you know, someone has been stanking. Kaya ayon. I'm gonna clean up and fix up, and then I'm gonna start doing my stuff. Okay. Ngayon, na-ready na ako. And in working mode na ulit, I decided to start with the gloves. As you can see here, this reference, her gloves are very, like, just flowery type of gloves. Nakaisip ako ng isang technique na I'll do. It's gonna be a very extra type of gloves kasi, you know, we're extra. And ang gagamitin nating fabrics ay yung fabrics na hindi natin nagamit at yung mga scraps of fabric. So, hi guys. Ito yung naisip kong gloves type. Para siyang cone lang naman. And if you guys know who Yaya Han is, she's a worldwide known cosplayer who cosplayed the Queen of Hearts from the reality show called Heroes of Cosplay. Naalala ko yung gloves niya was like having flakes. It was a part of the original design of the Alice in the Wonderland game. Kaya I'm gonna do a similar type of that. Kaya ganito yung magiging kakalabasan ng gloves. If you remember the tulle petticoat from the original dress, that will be now repurposed as my tulle sleeves. Okay, pause. This is my first time sewing through a tulle, and I didn't know na may mga simple techniques pala on doing the tulle, and I chose the hard way. Kaya I suffered through this sewing machine. So I finished the sleeves. Okay, so first of all, my general idea worked. I like it. Look at how beautiful that looks. Look at that. It's so seamless. I like it. But we had a problem. Backstory muna about this one kung bakit medyo maganda to instead of the other one is because hinan-stitch ko siya para dumikit siya dito sa sleeve mismo, in which gumamit ako ng white na thread. Eh, yung sewing machine ko, dahil tinatamad ako magpalit ng thread at hindi pa ako nakakapagpalit ng white thread, ginamit ko yung sewing machine ko. So, eto, hinan-stitch ko. Eto, sinewing machine ko. Hindi ko siya ginluga. Ang pangit niya tuloy tignan. Kasi tinan mo yung stitches, ne? Girl. No, I don't think so. I don't think that that's gonna be plausible for me because that is so messy. Kaya, you know, there's only one way to solve this. I am just a major hypocrite at this point. My materials were alambre, masking tape, black ribbons, and gold strings. First, I shaped the alambre into circles, and then second, I secured the ends of the circles with the masking tape. And third, I just wrapped the black ribbons around it. Okay, now that we finished the two circles, we're gonna make this part. With the golden string that you can literally just buy in a craft store, I just glued it on, and one burn later, it's done. So this is my progress. This is the old one. As you can see, it's very crooked, but look at the new one. Look at that. Hi, it's currently day 5 of my dressmaking kay Mel Medarda. And ang gagawin naman natin today will be the earrings and the neck piece. Natandaan niyo ba kahapon yung EVA foam na ginamit ko for the neck piece? Is gagamitin ko ulit for the earring. And ito yung time na hindi ko na-hit yung record while I was doing my earrings. And I had a lot of problems with it. And you can see my face nung nalaman ko na I didn't hit record with all that process. Okay, cosplayers, listen. May mga times talaga na mapapagod ka when it comes to doing your cosplay kasi you're gonna feel na parang things may not be worth it. Pero I promise you, those days will just be a phase. It may took you long or things may vary from person to person. Pero ito talaga yung araw na hindi ko kinaya ng gumawa. Even if the things that I were gonna do was simple as it is, I just na parang i-cover lang yung yung earrings ko, hindi ko pa magawa-gawa. There will be days, pero take a breather muna before you start back again. I took my moment and bumalik na ulit ako sa pag-work. I decided to remake the earrings gamit yung mga last scraps of EVA foam, and I shaped it like a parallelogram. And it's 10 inches long. Not long after, I decided to spray paint it outside. Always wear a mask. Day 7 ng aking dress-making journey. I'm tired. I feel like I said that a lot of times. To be honest, I kind of want to give up na with this project kasi parang nakaka-unmotivate na din. I am trying to like really shake myself na I can do this. Gagawin natin is we're gonna push through and yeah. Now, in this reference, meron siyang grayish lines in the side of her dress. Kaya I'm also adding the grayish accent with the shirt paint knockoff that I bought 3 years ago. Always remember, be careful when painting a white cloth. Once na malagyan yan sa ibang parts na hindi siya intentional, it's really gonna show. Ngayon na hinihintay na lang natin sila matuyo, we are gonna see each other tomorrow. It's day 8. And my family from my mom's side was gonna go to a vacation and I took the opportunity to relax myself muna kasi hindi tayo robot. And I think after the hard work that we did, we deserve this one. So, it's day 9 of making my Mel Medarda dress and yeah, ngayon, ang motive natin today is to start making the pattern for the arms and the thighs. Gagawin natin siya with paper. And I would want it to look more of a armor rather than looking at like na parang tattoo lang siya. Kaya ang gagawin ko muna will be made out of paper and manifesting na hindi talaga siya ganun masira, pero I feel like it's gonna break and I'm gonna make my own pattern. Kaya yeah, let's start. Tinry ko maging close as possible with her leg design, but some pieces kasi were impossible for me to shape, kaya I made the most of what I can do. And if you are wondering, the paper that I use for this is the Canson sketchpad paper. Ngayon na natapos ko na yung dalawang patterns ng thigh tattoos, ang gagawin naman natin today will be the arms. Or for a clearer picture, this. I'm gonna make my own pattern kung paano ko siya i-interpret at kung paano ko siya gustong ilagay sa arms ko. Ngayon ko lang na-realize na kaduktong pala siya ng back piece and I was having a hard time how I was gonna do this. Napakamot na ako kung saan-saan. Sa sobrang hirap ng pattern, I did not only make 1, not 2, but 3. Just to get the perfect size for it. So napapala namin mga di nagme-measure. It looks ugly enough, but you know, I think I can manage with this one. I think so. I mean, I hope it works, but you know, I can't promise anything. But I'm really proud of what I did with the thighs one. I still also don't know how I'm gonna make this hard. Okay, now ganito yung itsura niya ngayon. And kanina I've mentioned na parang gusto ko siyang gawing 3D. And this is how it would look like if I did make it look like 3D. It doesn't look like much, I know. But it's something that I'm, you know, kinda okay with. It's mid, but So, ang next step naman natin is that we're gonna spray paint this and hope that it doesn't, you know, shred.
One eternity later.
Okay na siya. Wala na masyadong basa and it doesn't smell that bad anymore. And look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at how cute that is. Look at that. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is something. Look at her glistening. Oh my god, look at her glistening. It is common sense na it's not gonna last long. Let's just say that. Ayun na lang yon. Na hindi magla-last long yung paper if I spray painted it most likely when it turns wet. Kaya ang ginawa ko is that humanap ako ng folder na something more sturdy. I decided to put something here para hindi siya mag-deteriorate once na it gets wet. And yeah, so update. It kind of worked. Okay, pause. Let me explain muna on how I did this. Gumawa muna ako ng pattern made out of paper and AVA foam. And not long after, I decided to spray paint it with a gold Boss knee bottle. And after it dried, I attached a garter to hold onto my arm and some goldish fabric para see-through siya. To secure it, I added a foam underneath it. I managed to finish my Mel Medarda dress in December 30, 2024 before 2025. I'm gonna bring you guys back to future Gadrig para, mapa-elaborate pa yung nararamdaman ko kasi as of now, I just finished this and all I can say is I'm happy and contented with the things that I've done. Thank you for watching this one. So, talk to you in a second. It's currently day 10 of my Mel Medarda dressmaking, and I'm very glad to say she's finished. May mga tweaks and changes akong ginawa, though mga minor lang. Like for example, yung sa bust niya, meron tayong parang strings of beads na ginawa ko right after ako mag-film nung final filming ko nung day 9, and it was fun! And overall, I can proudly say na I finished this dress within 10 days before 2024. And I know I'm gonna be posting this ng 2025. Alam ko naman yon, pero just know na sinimulan ko to way back pa. Like for example, itong cosplay na to was this one before. I made this dress nung 2021, not sure. Pero within those 2 years, ginawa ko to. Just made out of like a simple white dress. And then garters, ribbons, and stuff. And I completely stopped nung alam kong hindi pa talaga tamang time yung process. I know cosplays can be expensive. Pero pag sa tingin mo na hindi pa talaga time nung cosplay na ilabas siya, or parang sa tingin mo it can be improved pa, but just needs of, more waiting, kailangan mo pang mag-ipon, kailangan mo pang mag-save up, it's worth it. Don't worry. Kasi ito, since Arcane Season 1 came out, and out of parang gusto makipagsabayan, I rushed the dress na parang, oh my god, I'm gonna make this before this con, before that con, before this con. Until, anong nangyari, masyado kong finorce yung sarili ko, hindi ko din nagawa. So, taking your time means that it's gonna be worth it in the end. Not everything should be rushed. Hindi lahat ng bagay kailangang pinupush. I mean, there are some cosplays when you have the right materials, when you already have the access to most of what the materials of what your cosplay could be. Yeah, you could rush it, you could do it, it's okay. But when you're like me, na hindi ganun kapalad, when it comes to, money or materials, I have to wait. But seeing the process through over the years na hindi na ako nahihirapan, yeah, I'm really proud of this. And what I'm just saying here is that everything could be possible if you just take your time and just think of the right time you're gonna make it. It's gonna be worth it. I promise you. Of course, hindi matatapos tong video na to if ever hindi ko naman talaga susuotin. Because this dress took me 3 years to finish. And comparing this to this, I think the wait is worth it. We started with this dress, altering it from ukay-ukay, and it's a very cheap price na $250, and then made this. I think we're winning. Thank you so much for watching this vlog of me sewing this dress. I am really grateful that this turns out really great, and nakakatuwa lang and nakaka-proud na I've finished this before 2025. This cosplay really means a lot for me, and I love Arcane as much as many people do. And I hope that you enjoyed this as well as I did. And once again, thank you for watching this vlog throughout. This really means a lot for me. If you liked it, please do hit the like button. And if you are interested to see more of what I can do or what I can show, hit the subscribe button if you do. Thank you so much. I am really grateful to you guys. I hope everyone has a lovely year. And yeah, let this mage take you.